What it do? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy One1 Reacts. I'm back with another reaction video. You know what I'm saying? Today we got Young Thug speaking on his new album and Life After Jail. I don't know how Thug been, getting treated since he got out. About to see his perspective on things. And get your popcorn, get your Sprite, Pepsi, water beverage, whatever you want to drink. Like and subscribe if you like the video. And let's get into this, bro. You know it.
10 minutes before we start recording, news broke that the state of Georgia is seeking to revoke your probation. You might not know a lot right now. Do you know anything?
What kind of jacket is that?
That's Young Thug, but you probably knew that.
Gotta avoid the question.
Since breaking out in 2011, he's defined the sound of Atlanta rap, which means he's defined the sound of rap music in general. His roving, restless voice, his out-of-this-world style, his playfulness, all of this has led him to the very top of the industry. He sold a lot of records and influenced a lot of other artists. He's also had about as dramatic and difficult the last few years as a person can have. In October, after spending more than 2 years in jail before even being convicted of anything, he accepted a non-negotiated plea deal and a complicated and drawn-out RICO trial. Since then, he's been in Miami and here in Los Angeles, working on a new album called UY Scooty, named after one of the biggest known stars in the universe. Right when we were about to start filming, something happened. Here is me that night, trying to explain what we knew about the situation.
So I'm standing on the set of our Young Thug video cover shoot. Literally 10 minutes before our interview started, news broke that the state of Georgia was seeking to revoke Young Thug's probation.
Dang.
We don't...
Bro, the state of Georgia never gonna learn their lesson, bro. They keep trying to mess with niggas after they just lost. Why would you even enter in a plea agreement to give them probation if you're just gonna try to revoke it 4 months after the nigga been out, bro? I don't know how long he been out. But, you know what I'm saying? That's just pointless. These niggas just want publicity, bro. And they say all publicity, good publicity, but they just on dick for real.
Totally know what that means at the moment. I don't even think he does. But Young Thug wanted to do the interview anyway, so we did it, as you'll see. I don't think anybody knows what's gonna happen, so take this as what it is, a specific and very chaotic moment in time.
I don't think it's that
Dramatic,
big of a deal,
right?
honestly.
Less than 24 hours later, a judge denied the motion. That night, Young Thug was courtside at a Lakers game.
Crazy. His girl look like she don't want to be there.
We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with a Capital One Saver card. Let's just get one of everything.
Fire everything!
Yes, sir. YouTube, 3% cash back on chicken.
3% cash back on dessert. What's in your wallet?
Slay, you want to slay?
I'll give you the what? Sure.
Say barricade 3. Okay. Take 1.
Do I gotta close it? Well,
You talking about do we gotta close it? Nigga never
fair
watched the
say
movie.
3. Action.
Hell yeah.
Action.
Action, you know they do that in the movies. Talking about do I gotta close it? You ain't gotta close it, nigga.
I think I have to ask about
The fuck does he have
the
on?
mask first.
Like, bro, perfect time to pause. Look at this fit, bro. Niggas done took this fashion shit too far, bro. Bro, no way, bro. This nigga is rocking this, and niggas is thinking this is fashion, jiggy fashion. I don't know, bro. Just not my type of style. I can't knock it. I can't knock nobody for what they doing, but bro, y'all niggas with fashion have took it too far, brother. I wouldn't lie.
I don't feel like people should see me. I mean, science making just like fucking reconstruct, like do something with the mask and like get a clear picture, but just like, I don't know, hidden scars and just hiding things, you know?
There's gotta be like a vibe,
Bro,
or
he's
a
a grown-ass
spiritual
man
feeling
talking
or
about
something
hiding
that's
things.
channeling you into this place.
I just feel big, you know? The name of my album is UY Scooty. I feel like I'm one of the biggest stars. I did a lot foundating this culture and, like the new rap game that's happening right now. I'm like out of this world.
That
Not
was
like God though.
not like God though.
No.
Just like an artist.
Yeah. On
Like-
God.
He is true about that. Thug did lay the foundation for a lot of these rappers these days, bro. Niggas trying to mimic his style, his flow, or whatever. I don't know if you can really mimic Young Thug, but you can take bits and pieces from what he's doing and try to incorporate that into your own shit. I think a lot of artists is doing it today.
Under God, for sure.
Was there a moment when that
Truly
realization
Hunter,
arose?
God.
Yeah, I was actually in court. I was on trial.
Oh, you were on trial?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You didn't know I was on trial?
You had lyrics of yours used against you in court. How'd that feel?
I feel kind of crazy and cool because it's like, oh, everybody listen to me, you know?
Yeah.
But crazy, like the first fucking amendment is freedom of speech. Like, it's crazy.
Bro,
But
this man saying everybody listening to him like the judges and shit was listening to that nigga because they liked his music. No, buddy, they're listening to you because they want to convict your ass of a crime.
For the fourth, but like the top 5.
If I understand correctly, part of the terms of the probation are like there's certain things you can't talk about, right? On records now?
Like, I can't do nothing like gang things or stuff like that on the internet.
Right.
I could really talk about what I want to talk about in music.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay, so it didn't feel inhibited in any way?
Oh, yeah, I thought they was restricting his music, too.
Didn't change the way?
Nah. I normally like rap about cool things, you know? I just got like a few lyrics where I just rap about street stuff.
Uh-huh.
And those are the lyrics that they try to use against me. But
Yeah.
most of the time I don't rap about that type of stuff, you know?
Does it make you think twice about rapping about street stuff?
Like
Yeah, because just like the impact that you got on the community, the youth, and not because of like the law. It's more so just like realistically, like kids actually listen to us. Like, all right, we got to like dumb it down. So, you know, I listen to like new rappers now, and I'm like, my kid can't listen to that. That's great.
Really?
So I'd be like, damn, like so contradictory.
What
Definitely, this
can you
nigga
say about
used to be doing the same
the experience of being incarcerated for more than 2 years?
It was real.
Yeah.
Don't want to deal with it again, but definitely was real.
Were there moments if you wondered if you would ever get out?
Had to be.
Yeah,
I'm like, it had
for
to
sure.
be. Facing too much time, bro.
Are you thinking about yourself, your family, your career? Like, where does the mind go?
Family, kids, just, you know, career was like last. That was like relevant.
Really? Because you like, I mentioned this before, but like you went in at the height, the pinnacle.
Bro,
I could see wondering like, oh, am I gonna get that back?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll get it back.
Because as an outsider, it was crazy to watch. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my God,
Yeah,
this guy is like at the top of the craft, and now he can't do the thing that he does.
it happens like that sometimes.
This mask
Does it
is
happen like that?
horrible, bro.
I said sometimes.
Sometimes. I think
And does
it
he
would
have
be
on
human to
shorts
feel in
and
that
pants?
situation like a great injustice is being done to me. Did you ever feel that way?
Absolutely, every day.
Really, every day?
Yeah, innocent man.
It ended up being the longest criminal trial in Georgia history, I think.
Wow,
Yes.
I did not know
Something
that.
so crazy.
Bro, this nigga has on shorts and pants, bro. These are, I don't know if y'all can see that, but those are shorts right there. Or, I don't know what it is, a long ass t-shirt or something, and pants. That's what I said, bro. Niggas putting on anything today, and they not putting that shit on. They are putting shit on, literally.
Crazy that never had happened before happened, and you were at the center of it. Did it feel personal?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Hopefully, personal.
Yeah.
But shit, we made it back.
Is that a crazy feeling to be like,
Bro, why they keep
I'm this
skipping from
big,
scene to scene?
and I'm also in a cell?
Yeah. I think I'm too big for jail, but I think like I'm not too big for God.
Yeah.
So like God
What?
could put the biggest person in there. I feel like I'm taller than the jail, but somehow he could just like squish me in there. I think it was like a God thing, just showing me like, you know, situations, real friends, and who you with you, and how to move and how to be.
He's saying real friends, who you with, and how to move, how to be, because he's saying that Gunna snitched on him. I don't know if he's saying that directly, but he's saying Gunna snitched on him because Gunna did basically snitch on him. He said that his label was a gang, YSL was a gang, so that is snitching. And that's why he said showing his real friends. He knew that nigga Gunna, well, he didn't know, but he figured out Gunna was a funny friend, bro. Can't make music with you no more, my guy. You a bitch.
Because you are U.I. Scooty.
Tough to feel bigger
You
than
are
the
you
jail
Scooty.
when you're
For sure.
in the jail.
Yeah. It's just like how I was treated, how the officers treated. It's just like, damn, I don't got no bitches here. Like the fucking officers who work in the jail are fans. Like
They
who's
were?
working, they 20 years old. It's like, damn, you
Oh, damn.
And they're
That's
telling
crazy.
me what to do.
telling you what to do. Yeah.
Which is not a bad thing. My kids tell me what to do. My girl, everybody tell me what to do, but like to actually just sit like
Bro, this nigga
like,
got
why
on
I'm on
shoulder
punishment, and
pads
you
with
the-
spikes.
You guys are my parents.
What the
You
fuck
guys
is
are my parents,
this?
except you're gonna go home and listen to the record, maybe.
Yeah, you like parenting me and telling me like you the fucking one, bro. Like, what you say on this song? Like, what? It's just like so crazy. Like,
That
wow.
must be a very insane feeling.
Yes. I think God put me in there for a reason, and I know.
Yeah, what's the
situation,
reason?
I don't know. I think like because I always felt like I was
saying,
good.
what's the reason? Like, you about to get a conversation with God, and you about to come talk to you. Like, bro, stop asking dumb questions, interviewer.
Yeah. So it was like, why do I gotta go to jail for you to like show me something? Like, you just can't tell. I guess I was just hard headed, and I think I love people so much to the point where the only thing that'll make me not love you anymore or just like dislike you is like betrayal. Like real life betrayal when life is dependent on it.
Is that something you feel like was happening?
Betrayal happen every day.
It does.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know that. I mean, you gotta ask. I feel betrayed. I feel fucking jaded. Like, it's crazy.
Does it feel good to be standing here right now then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
To be out.
Like, you knew you were gonna see that again.
Absolutely. I would like talk on the phone with my lawyer and things, and he'll be like, he got like houses in the mountains and things. He'll show me all this, so I'll be still like kind of seeing the scenery. It was 2.5 years. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. Going from this to like a jail cell is nuts.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine. And then back to this.
Made it out.
Yeah.
Brainstorming is my superpower, not organization. So Candlelight Work gets all my ideas sorted with one single click.
That shit did kind of fly by. It didn't seem like 2.5 years for real. At least not from the outside shit. It probably felt like 5 years of that nigga.
You ultimately did decide to plead guilty to 6 counts. That a difficult decision?
Absolutely. Just pleading guilty to something you know that you didn't do or that's not yours is crazy. But you get a chance to keep fighting and then worry about the juror's fate or you just go ahead now. Go home.
I would have. Well, I ain't gonna say what I would have did because I ain't never been in that position. But
yeah.
Are you like
well, I ain't gonna say
domestic? Are you in
but
the
I would have
house?
probably took it to
Yeah,
trial.
for the most part. My girl, she be.
Your girl's Mariah the Scientist, right?
Yeah.
Are y'all like on the couch watching shows?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
Just like total domestic
Sometimes
bliss.
you gotta come get me from where I'm at. Sometimes I don't want to go home. She's just like,
oh, she gotta come grab you.
Right.
She was in court supporting you, right?
Yeah.
That must have meant something to you.
Absolutely.
There's this song on the record
Bro, this nigga keeps saying
that is
absolutely.
like so raw, where you guys are basically just singing to each other.
Yeah.
It's so confessional that I was like, I wonder if they thought twice about sharing this with people.
Never heard the song.
It's music. It's just like, there's people all over the world going through that.
It felt very intimate though.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is something there that relate to you?
Yeah. Of course. I mean, you hear.
That's
right.
good.
All right. That's your point, right? That's art.
That's good.
Yeah. But it's like you're putting a lot of yourself out there in that art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's your job.
I'm about to say
You
that's
think
the
so?
point of it, bro.
As an artist, that's your job. What else is to talk about? You want to talk about clothes and shoes, or you want to talk about real things? Like
Well,
things
he
that
talks
people
about
could
clothes and
feel
shoes,
ever.
too.
Like,
But
come see, you know?
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
good
there's
to
a
be
great
vulnerable in
tradition.
tracks, bro.
Right.
Songs about clothes and
Talk about
shoes
some
too.
real shit.
Oh, for sure. Sometimes you gotta do that too. I do that. I do that to like keep people up to par with the wear.
Yeah.
So the young guys that's looking up to me, that want to know what coat this is and what thermals these are. Those guys could be like, oh, this what it is.
I do need to know.
Bro,
what
this
thermals
nigga, the
are.
whole setting is just like medieval type of setting, bro. The whole house is like ancient. The shit he got on, I don't know what the vibe he was getting, but I'm sensing that's the vibe. He wanted some medieval type of, you know, ancient type of vibes or something like that. Cause he got some bullshit clothing
We're gonna
on,
need
but the
to-
house is
I'll tell you off
beautiful.
camera.
Okay. All right.
The
all right,
paint's
all right.
is
I
nice
just-
and everything.
You mentioned your own new record earlier, UI Scooty. Did it feel the same as it felt before? Like when you came back and started doing it again, did it come easy? Did it come hard?
It came easy. I never lost it, nothing. I never lost it. I
Never
wrote
lost
music in jail and like, I just listen to music sometimes in court and like things like that. So I never like lost it. I was still up to par on like what was going on, you know?
Did it feel like making other records?
No, it's a whole different feeling for sure.
How so?
Cause you just like, just in court fighting for your life. Now you like in the studio at home,
Yeah, bro,
Surrounded
probably got a
by
whole
love.
new perspective.
beats.
One
He
thing I
probably
noticed
more grateful
about
for shit.
the record
More
is
grateful
you
for
can
just
really
life in
hear like
general.
every word. Hear your voice. It's like high in the mix. There's not a lot of effects. It's just like the voice is right there. Was that deliberate? Is that something you thought about? Yeah.
I've told like my manager, I told G off like things like I just want to make music where you can actually hear me. Cause I always talk shit. I always talk this shit, but like sometimes you can't like hear it. Sometimes you like, what he saying?
Definitely.
You know? So it's like
rambling.
now like
Future do the same.
I feel
shit.
like I'm new. I feel like I'm a new
Playboy
artist.
Cardi do
I feel
too.
like I just came in the rap game again.
Another thing I noticed about the record is, and I mentioned the song of Ride the Scientist earlier, but it's a very confessional record. It's like
Bro,
you
why
talk
you keep
about
saying that?
your mom. You talk about your feelings about being in the news. You talk about crying on like more than one song. It's like very
And what
raw.
is this he talking about? Did he hear the album already or something? He talking about these songs, bro. I've never heard these songs this nigga talking about.
Did you set out to do that? Or is that just what happened when you kind
It's
of
always natural. When I record, it's always just like natural. Like however you feeling. Some days I might just feel happy and I just make like lit songs. Some days I just be like, not so happy.
It's funny that you say that because there was like a part of me that walked away and I was like, this is kind of a record about being rich and sad. But maybe that's just my takeaway and I'm not right.
Yeah. I don't think I speak about like being like enrichment in the song.
Yeah.
I think you just think that I'm rich. And then I'm making a sad song.
So I'm like, he's sad.
You're like, damn, he's rich and sad.
A big family, I know you guys are close.
Yeah.
Are you still around that?
Absolutely.
Well, I say, because if I understand
favorite
correctly, tell me if I'm wrong, that like part of your probation is you can't go home, right? You can't go back to Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Only for like certain things.
Only for certain things?
Yeah.
Do you miss it?
Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's home.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I was already out of Atlanta before this case. Though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I lived in LA.
Like fully in LA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since like 2017.
So you don't really feel like you're in exile or anything?
Yes.
You do?
Absolutely.
Well, if you can't go back, then I guess by definition, right?
Can't go home. It's crazy.
What does that feel like?
It just feels like
restriction, I guess. He said
abuse.
Like abuse.
Before all this happened, I think Atlanta was like the center of rap culture. Do you think it still is?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bro, we create the
and
wave.
this nigga say absolutely one more time, bruh. I'm stopping the video.
You got other places that's popping for sure. Like everybody's popping now.
Yeah.
But like everybody still like sound like Atlanta or like move to Atlanta or rap about Atlanta. It's like we got artists a whole other place rapping about Atlanta.
Even if you're not there, I assume you still feel like one of the kind of leaders of that scene, that city. Yeah.
Yeah. One of the guys that plowed Atlanta into the rap industry.
I would say a little bit, but Atlanta been popping, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Gucci was from Atlanta, or he is. I think T.I. from Atlanta. Jeezy was rapping in Atlanta. 3 Stacks and Big Boy Outkast, they from Atlanta. So Atlanta been on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Future, you know, he was popping a little bit before Thug, but I would give Thug some credit, a little bit, like elevating some, but I wouldn't say he plowed him into the scene or nothing like that. But he did do his part, you know what I'm saying?
My category.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Who else would you put in that category?
Said I was stopping the video.
Future, Savage, Lil Baby, Migos.
Oh, he mentioned them, yeah.
Andre
Migos
3000,
for sure.
Gucci.
That's the Mount Rushmore right there.
Absolutely.
He probably should have put
We got a lot of
Jeezy in there,
kings in
though.
Atlanta.
Have you kept
Shawty
up with
Love.
like rap in general? What do you think of
OJ
the
Juice
current
Man, I don't know
like
if
state
you're
of the
from
art?
Atlanta.
I'm a musician, so I don't think no music is bad or nothing is like wrong. Everything is just fire.
Well, it feels like when you were away, it was sort of dominated by this like Drake Kendrick thing, you know?
Yeah, for most of it.
Which I don't know if you have like a side in that. Atlanta kind of even got dragged in by Kendrick, which was interesting.
Yeah. He just like spoke on people's name in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was about. But I'm like a Drake fan.
Do you feel like it's like rap music in general is in a good place?
Yes. I think the numbers could be better, but yeah.
Oh, you mean like people could be selling more?
I would disagree with that. Rap is probably not in a good place. I don't know what rap is doing right now, but it's no real new artists popping off. I mean, what's the nigga name? What he say? Wash my clothes, found a Boss Man D-Lo. He popping off, or he popped off recently. Other than that, I don't really see too many rappers. It's just the same niggas making music, recycling the same shit. I mean, some of it's good, but I don't see nothing like super new or innovative. You know, like around 2016 when Uzi and Lil Yachty and the SoundCloud, it was like some different shit. But since the last decade, I don't know too much new shit that been popping off in my opinion.
I seen something about like the percentage in hip hop has like went down.
Oh, really?
I seen something like that when I was locked up. So,
do you have a theory about why?
I think a lot of people like rapping about the same thing.
Exactly.
And nobody is bringing like
Bullshit.
something that you can actually watch. You can enjoy the music and like enjoy the things that they do, but like we used to like make movies, you know? I think now it's just like
paid in full.
quick.
I don't know if that's from rapper.
You gotta get back to like movies. Like you gotta get back to like to where like people respect it.
Why do you think they went away from that in the first place?
Because like it was just a big wave of like nothingness running the game. Like super simple videos, not really high price videos. Like that wave like came in really strong. So even the people that was doing high price videos, they started doing like regular videos because that's what was popping.
Yeah.
But I think now we did it so long to the point where we like comfortable with that and we don't want to do stuff like this no more that take time. Now we just like, man, let's just go ahead and shoot the video. Let's you know.
Yeah.
Instead of like a fucking day set, 2-day set, shit like that.
Yeah. What do you remember about like your early days as an artist when you think about those days now?
We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Let's just get one of everything.
Buy everything. 3% cash back on chicken. 3% cash back on dessert.
Sorry, chef.
What's in your mind?
Just like being happy and like free.
I've heard interviews where you talked about kind of bruising early encounters with the industry, like your deal with Gucci was like kind of weird, right? Or like even Lior, I've heard you say like that started out kind of weird, right?
Yeah, because we just didn't know each other.
Yeah.
We ended up being like good friends, mentors.
Did you like hold those?
Well, I guess that's kind of dumb for me to say. Why would you sign to somebody you don't know? Because niggas don't know the record labels they sign to or the people they sign to. But to be from Atlanta and know who Gucci is and just sign them just because like y'all friends or whatever, or sign with them because y'all friends is like, I don't know if it's the best decision, business decision.
Feelings against them, you know, later on?
When I was younger, yeah, because I just didn't realize and recognize like people's point of view or
they trying to use
way
niggas,
of
bro.
hustling. Now I have some of those similar ways of hustling.
He basically said,
and
now
points
I
of view.
use
So
niggas.
now it's just like, oh, okay. Even when we got cool, like me and Leo got super cool, like he my mentor. Like even when we got like super cool, like I still didn't understand some of the things he did that I felt like he did back then. But now just like growing older and like owning a record label and doing things like that, it's like, okay, cool.
It does seem like you made a
that
point
just
though.
goes to show you, bro, the music industry is business. The music business is shady, bro. I ain't gonna tell you, you gotta get into it. If you watching this and you a popping artist or you become a popping artist, do what you do with your life, but just know what you're getting into before you do it.
With your label of maybe doing differently with artists than the way that people dealt with you.
Yeah, I don't be really like taking money from my artists and stuff like that. I just like to help people, you know.
One of
That's
those
what every
artists
business
was
executive
Gunna.
gonna
You guys
say.
did a ton of songs together.
Yeah.
Very successful on your label.
Yeah.
He was arrested about the same time as you. I think a lot of people wonder what that relationship is like now.
Yeah, I know everybody wondering that.
What's it like?
I don't know.
I guess that's his own form of answer, huh?
You like to like plow
I do, absolutely.
deep into things.
Yeah. I'm a pro.
That whole speech you gave me earlier, like, yeah, I'm new to this shit. All this shit was just cap.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm new to the cameras. The
okay.
interviewing,
Okay.
I'm not remotely new to.
Yeah. I thought you was gonna lie because I saw you a few times interviewing.
Those are the only ones I've done on camera. Do you have bigger ambitions for the label or just in general kind of going forward?
Yeah, we just pushing positivity.
I think they taking the YSL out. I think it's no more YSL. I think it's like I don't know what he gonna name his new label, but I did see a video of him just burning the YSL symbol or catching it on fire on Twitter a couple days ago. So I guess he pushing some new shit, but I don't know who really signed to YSL no more. Cause I think Gunna probably gonna leave soon if they not cool no more. And Lil Key died, and he was hard, but he died. And shit, that's all I know from YSL. All the other niggas was got to ask me.
And we just going for the gusto. We trying to like kill the whole rap game and just like do it big and just help people in general, help society, help the communities we from, and just like be just so great, you know?
We've been walking through this insane house and we have not commented on one single thing, but I feel like we have to.
This shit crazy.
There's a giant bear behind you.
Like, what is this about?
Are you attached
I'm
to it?
thinking this nigga chose the house, but he don't even know what's
Do you remember
going on.
how you first started rapping?
Maybe like 9 years old.
Really? It's a
Yeah,
long
that's
time
crazy.
though before you started making records, right?
What you mean, like making songs?
Like putting out albums,
Oh.
mixtapes.
Why do some people call records, albums, records?
Which one is confusing? Album is record or a record is album?
A record is a song.
Okay, record is a song.
An album is an album.
Yeah. Bro, I'm 42 years old. A record is an album.
I mean, I didn't want to put age in it, but I was you know,
I'm like...
record is crazy. Like,
yeah.
you shouldn't be saying record at 42, maybe
Okay.
60.
Speaking of albums, I feel like I remember when you started out, people make a big deal of the fact that it was like, oh, you wore a dress on the cover of an album. In retrospect, were you
I
trying to
definitely
be...
think he did that. Oh, well, he about to ask him, but I think he did that back in the day for him, just to get like more attention and stuff like that. I don't think he really wanted to wear that, but he knew like people say, "Oh, he gay," put the spotlight on him more. So, all publicity is good publicity. Remember that.
provocative, or was that just kind of naturally like the way you came up?
I think it was just like making people mad.
Like by design?
Provocative to a man is crazy. I think I was just doing it like just making people mad.
Like intentionally?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was fun. And where did it come from? Where did the idea come from?
Gotta push the boundaries and shit that you
I don't
do.
know.
Yeah?
A lot of my ideas come from UI Scooty.
The stars.
Just come from fucking
Outer space. Now I think when people kind of write the history of this era, they give you a ton of credit for that, bringing that super like melodic trap sound to maybe like more of the mainstream of rap.
I'm the first to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, cause I always think that I was the first to do things, but then I'll see like, oh fuck, I see history, and it's just like, damn, they did that. Like, it's crazy.
He
But
might
it
have
felt
been the
like-
first to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of that early stuff was like Rich Gang. It was like with Rich Homie Quan. Why did that partnership end?
I think we just like, just grew and became our own bosses and men, and then we just like, we didn't want to keep doing like the Rich Gang albums. We were getting bigger, so it's like, I want to like do my own shit. I want to like, you know.
You wanted to do...
They was popping, bro. Rich Gang was running shit at one point, bro. RP Rich Homie Quan, bro. But Rich Gang, Young Thug, Birdman, they had that shit going for real. I think Rich Gang probably was popping before Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan became like a group when they was together doing it, because they got that tap out song that she got that $1 million, you know, they got that song. And that was Rich Gang, but that was before Young Thug, and it was like really
I think
popping.
he did. I was okay with it, but because I feel like I love music, but I don't care about song. I'll have a #1 hit record song, and I'll put you on it. I don't care.
Right.
It's just like, so what? Whoever goes to the top with you, go to the top. I don't care. You know, I never was the guy that cared about that type of stuff. You know, so I would have been okay with just like keep doing it, and it didn't. We still was dropping our own music at the same time of doing that. So it's just like, it really was bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess like everybody couldn't see that.
He got on
So people just do
thermals.
things.
I think he said that earlier,
Make
but you could
mistakes.
see the thermals.
Do you
and
hear
shit
your
now.
influence now?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What do you hear that you're like, oh, that's me?
I don't want to say everything, but like, and the crazy part is I can't say that everybody like do something that I did, because it was a lot of things that I did in the beginning that somebody else did, but I never knew they did it. I just like did it.
What's an
Type shit.
example of that? You think
Like
of one?
wearing a dress. I never saw nobody wear a dress.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I
like
just
maybe
did.
somebody did, but you never saw it. Yeah.
Then
Well, I was
as soon as
young.
I
I was
did,
only
people
like
like, oh,
14,
Andre
so
3000, this and that, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy did it, and this guy did it, and just like, oh, now everybody did shit. So I can't say, you know, people flows or people like rhythms and things just 100% come from me. I think that it can.
But like, if you listen to the radio now, you're like, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's me.
Yeah, you hear some shit and you just like, for sure, me, for sure. Like, you never sounded like that, or you never rap like that.
What about style? Do you see your influence in that?
I wore skinny jeans when everybody wore big jeans.
The other one
I would say, I don't know if he the originator of that, because I think them, who was the niggas that made the jerk, whoever them niggas is, jerk boys, you a jerk. I think they was wearing skinny jeans too back then. They was popping a little bit before Young Thug. And the niggas who made that song, ballin' them all. You know that, it's some Atlanta kid. I think they call it Rich Boys or something like that. I think they probably was wearing skinny jeans too, but in terms of probably like mainstream, he probably was the first one, but you know. Shit, I'll be taking credit for shit too. I don't give no fuck.
Like the choker, right? Where it's like the big chain becomes like the small chain.
Right. I just never liked long chains back then. I got a lot of long chains.
The choker, he probably was.
Back then, I never liked long chains. So I was probably the first rapper ever cutting chains, you know? But I see like old videos from like 94, 93 with Tupac, and he have on the short chain. So it's like, damn, like I thought I was the first person doing it. You know?
Do you know where it's going? I mean, I feel like maybe I'm looking at where it's going style-wise, but do you like think people watch you very closely in terms of like what you're wearing?
Yeah.
They might watch them, but I promise you nobody about to wear this shit. I promise you, first of all, they probably can't afford it, a regular person. But second of all, niggas probably don't want to put this on. This is clown shit. In my opinion, though, you know, you like what you like, but like walking outside in this on some day-to-day shit, like you're insane, bro. Come on.
I'm just like
you're fucking around.
One of the people that just like opened those doors for like us. Like people probably was scared to wear a dress, you know, until me. The first time it happened was obviously Andre 3000 and whoever was before him, but
yeah,
this generation, this fucking time.
Yeah, these generations want to be straight gangsters.
I guess it would be natural to want things to be the way they were before. You know what I'm saying? Like before all this stuff happened. Are you okay? Like if it's different now?
Yeah, because it's different for like
guns.
For better.
You think so?
Yeah, in certain ways, you know. I'm smarter. I'm older. I know what jail feels like. I know what, you know, faults, betrayals. I know what everything feels like, and I know like how to go forward.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody would opt
Honestly, I hope his music is different. Probably the subject matter, like get into more introspective, like some like you on some real grown man shit, cause you is older, bro. Like I don't want niggas to be the same person they was when they was 25. I don't even want to make that same music, cause that was that time of your life. So I don't get why people always want artists to be their old selves or something like that. I like that when people evolve as artists, you know. So if you could show something different, then like people say they want the old Lil Baby. I don't want the old Lil Baby. I just want the better new Lil Baby. So if you could find a way to do that, bro, you could probably sustain a career for like a couple decades.
Or 2 years in prison, longest criminal trial in Georgia history.
Probably.
No one would choose to go through that. But do you feel at peace with all that stuff at this point?
Gotcha.
Yeah, I felt at peace with it when I was going through it. It's just the probation part that's like kind of stupid to me. But
nigga,
like I felt peace the whole time. Like I wasn't stressed at all. I really was chilling. I guess I just knew subconsciously that wasn't the end for me. Cause I got bigger plans for me.
So you felt peace then. How do you feel now?
I feel peace. Absolutely. I feel like more peace now. Yeah. Like you can move with almost nothing over your head, you know? You got probation, but that's really nothing. I'm not gonna violate probation, you know? Almost like fully peaceful.
That's good, man. I'm
Once
glad
probation over, then
it's like,
okay, cool, you know?
I'm not gonna lie, once probation over, but that's a long time from now. That nigga got like 15 years on that shit or something crazy like that. But I'm glad to see that he changed his perspective and he looking at stuff in a new light, bro. That's good for him. He probably just gonna evolve into a better person as time goes.
Then it's full peace.
For sure.
And until then?
90%.
But maybe we'll take 90%.
For
absolutely,
now.
I'll take 10% peace.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was a good little interview, man. I like what he was talking about, you know. 2 lamb coupes, 4 lamb trucks, pulling up, what the I'm just playing, bro. But yeah, we done with this one, bro. Get at it with the next one. We're gonna be I'm gonna be dropping the next one soon, bro. Like, subscribe, you know, if y'all like the video. Tap in with the new videos, more reactions coming soon. Every day, you know what I'm saying? Love y'all boys. I'm out.